Getting traffic is only one part of the work. The harder part is keeping people connected to your brand after they visit your website once. And this is where a platform like Mailchimp starts making a lot more sense. Because this is not only about sending newsletters anymore. It has slowly turned into a full customer communication system that handles email marketing, automations, surveys, Shopify integrations, and even transactional messaging from one dashboard. So today we'll walk through Mailchimp and see how these tools actually fit into day-to-day marketing. So first, when you enter Mailchimp, the thing you notice quickly is how visual the platform feels. The email builder especially feels very beginner-friendly, but still flexible enough once your campaigns become more advanced. When you create an email, you can either start completely from scratch or use pre-built templates. And honestly, for most businesses, templates save a huge amount of time. You can filter them by industry, campaign purpose, and design style. Then, once you open the editor, the whole system works with drag-and-drop content blocks. Images, buttons, text blocks, product sections, discount banners, all of it works inside the same canvas. And one feature we really liked here is the Canva integration. If your team already designs graphics in Canva, Mailchimp can pull those designs directly into your emails, so your workflow feels much smoother. Now, beyond design, Mailchimp starts becoming more intelligent with personalization. For example, dynamic content allows different users to see different parts of the same email. So let's say you run a plant store. Customers interested in indoor plants can receive one image, while gardening hobbyists see another version automatically based on audience tags. This becomes important because modern marketing is less about sending one message to everybody. Instead, it is more about making emails feel personally relevant without manually building separate campaigns every time. Then, Mailchimp also supports AI writing assistants for headlines, shorter copy, and tone adjustments. So if you need quick edits inside the email builder, the workflow stays pretty fast. Now, this is where Mailchimp becomes much more powerful for online stores. Once Shopify is connected, customer purchase history, browsing activity, abandoned carts, and product behavior start syncing into Mailchimp automatically. So instead of generic emails, you can create campaigns around actual customer actions. For example, somebody viewed a product but never purchased. Mailchimp can trigger an automation for that. Somebody abandoned a cart, another automation. A returning customer who buys frequently can receive loyalty offers automatically. And this works especially well with product recommendation blocks inside the email editor. Mailchimp can generate personalized product feeds directly from your connected store. So now your marketing starts reacting to customer behavior in real time, instead of relying on manual campaign scheduling. Then there's automation, which honestly becomes one of the strongest reasons businesses stay with Mailchimp long-term, because manually sending every follow-up email gets exhausting very quickly. Inside automation flows, you build customer journeys visually. A new subscriber joins your list, then they automatically receive a welcome email. 2 days later, maybe they receive a discount code. If they click but do not purchase, another follow-up can trigger later. And the nice thing is that the flow map makes everything easy to understand visually. You can literally see the customer path. Also, Mailchimp supports behavioral triggers like website visits, purchases, sign-up activity, survey responses, and product views. So your communication starts feeling structured instead of random. Now, collecting leads is another area where Mailchimp feels surprisingly advanced, because email collection today is not only about placing a tiny sign-up box at the bottom of your website anymore. Mailchimp gives you pop-up forms, embedded forms, landing pages, and hosted forms, and each one supports different use cases. Pop-up forms especially feel optimized for conversions. You can customize colors, add branding, collect email and SMS numbers together, and even create mini quiz-style experiences. And this becomes useful for segmentation too. For example, if somebody selects a specific interest inside a pop-up form, Mailchimp can automatically organize those contacts into groups. Then later, your campaigns become much more personalized. Then we also have surveys, which honestly feel more useful than many people expect. Mailchimp surveys support radio buttons, ratings, checkboxes, open text responses, image blocks, and automatic tagging based on answers. So let's say customers respond positively toward a specific product category. Mailchimp can automatically apply tags to those contacts. Then later you can target them with highly specific campaigns. And this is where Mailchimp starts becoming more than email software, because now it also becomes a customer organization and feedback system. Now, SMS marketing has clearly become a much bigger focus for Mailchimp. You can create promotional SMS campaigns, transactional SMS messages, and even run A/B tests for text messaging. For example, maybe you want to compare plain text versus emoji-based messaging, or test two different promotional offers. Mailchimp can split the audience automatically, track engagement metrics, then send the winning version to remaining contacts. And this matters because SMS usually gets much faster attention than email. So businesses now use SMS for flash sales, order updates, appointment reminders, password resets, and account notifications. Now, for more advanced businesses, Mailchimp also supports transactional SMS systems through API integrations. So businesses can send automated order confirmations, security alerts, password resets, and service notifications triggered directly by customer actions. Now, realistically, smaller businesses may never need deep API workflows. But for e-commerce brands scaling quickly, this becomes very valuable because both marketing and transactional communication stay connected inside one ecosystem. Another feature many people overlook is audience management. Mailchimp lets you archive contacts instead of deleting them permanently, and this becomes very useful because inactive contacts can increase billing costs. So instead of losing customer history forever, you archive them while keeping engagement data intact. Then later, if those customers return, you can restore them without rebuilding everything manually. It sounds simple, but for long-term customer management, this actually helps quite a lot. Now, of course, no platform is perfect. Some advanced features depend heavily on your subscription plan. SMS A/B testing, advanced automations, AI tools, and certain integrations are limited to higher tiers. Also, beginners may initially feel overwhelmed because Mailchimp now covers so many areas at once. But after spending some time with it, the overall structure starts making sense, because the core idea underneath everything stays consistent. And honestly, that is probably why Mailchimp still remains relevant even with so many newer marketing tools available today. So it is not trying to be only an email sender anymore. It is trying to become the communication layer between your business and your customers. That was all. Thanks for watching. If you found it helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more videos. And don't forget to share your experience in the comments.